Hi guys, we're all in the new year now, and you are with me at my second edition of a video podcast, Inner Angel, where I share with you my little tips which I'm getting from my meditations. I meditate over 20 years at this stage, and when I started, I didn't even know that it calls meditation. The mindfulness wasn't that popular, especially that time in Russia, but I started just to spend quiet time with myself, have a candle surrounding music, and just sit in silence, stand actually in silence. And I started to receive messages. So since then, I use this technique I have to guide me through my life, and it works wonders for me. So I hope whatever I share with you will help you too. So we're going to talk today about how to connect to true self, and it's very interesting topic because lots of us don't even realize that we're going throughout our life as the kind of programmed robots who do stuff they expected to do, which means that whatever society telling us to do, our parents first and society, educational system, it's all put another layer on our personality since we were born, and layer after layer after layer of something what we supposed to be. And at the end, we kind of acting out of habit, out of other people and expectations, and we don't really know who we are anymore. We act automatically, and we're not connected to true selves. So my trick, how to connect to yourself, and I must say, if you do that, it's actually help you to understand which stage are you in now. Are you happy? Are you not? Maybe you're not right. You maybe don't feel it, but you will feel after this technique. So you have to get yourself back to that time of your life when you were really young and you did not have any responsibilities whatsoever. So whatever age you can remember yourself in, you have to get yourself back to that age when you are surrounded by people who loved you. You wasn't expected to do anything, and you just done whatever you love to do. Okay, so for example, myself, remember myself since around 5 years old. And because my parents were foresters, I was growing up in the forest, and all I've done all my childhood, I was walking in a pine tree forest, and it was very tall forest, tall trees. So acoustic was amazing. I started to sing in that forest while walking. I was singing, and I started to write my songs in my head, poems, and I got tuned in with my artistic core, and I knew that I'm going to be a musician since then. So what you have to do, you have to find yourself a quiet time where you won't be interrupted. Go to your room, wherever, close the door, light the candles, maybe some music. And I do it standing because I find that when I'm studying, I kind of energetically connected. You can sit down, you can do it whatever way you like. Close your eyes and just think and try to remember yourself at that age. Remember everything, what you looked like, what did you do, how did you spend your time, and most important, what was your favorite thing to do before you were told that you have to be, I don't know, doctor because it's well paid, you have to do this because it pays the bills, or you have to do that and this. Before you were told what was your favorite thing to do. Okay, and when you remember it, and you will remember, just try to get yourself into this state, careless childhood. Okay, whatever you like to do that time, this is your true life purpose. So I understand that now you're growing up and you have lots of responsibilities, you work and you have families and so on, but even the connection to this little person, happy person you were that time, gives you some sort of happiness, because what you can do, you actually can compare when you're sitting there meditating, remembering yourself at that stage, You think, okay, that's me that time, the way I feel, the way I were, the things I like to do, and this is I am now. Am I true to my core? Am I true to my soul? And if you have a big difference between these two people, I mean, you have to start make changes. You have to start moving towards what you were before, and like start from the small steps. If you liked to draw, maybe before you had to make money in your life, start to get painting lessons. Okay, if you like to, whatever you like to do, just get this back into your life. You don't have to completely commit, but integrate it into your life. The life has to be not responsibilities only. It has to be about enjoyment. I'd say if you can manage that, responsibilities and enjoyment, the percentage of these two things has to be at least 50-50. In most people's lives now, I'd say 90% or 95% of the lives are responsibilities, tasks, expectations, trying to fulfill somebody else's expectations, and 5% little tiny thing only left to do what we actually love to do. Isn't that sad? So I just trying to tell you, try to get this back into your life. Do this small little meditation, 10 minutes even, once a week, when you sit down and remember your real self, connect to this person. Watch, trying to remember what did you love to do and start doing it in your present life. And have a lovely week. I'm going to post another post in a week time, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel in here. I leave some comments underneath. Press like, don't forget, very important, and leave me comments. Tell me what do you think, and if you done what I just told you to do, let me know what was the result, okay? And is there any good changes? I'm sure you will have lots of good changes if you start doing it. I'll be with you very soon. Bye for now. Larissa Tormey.